Did you know that Cat and Mouse, the 16th episode of the second season of Star Wars The Clone Wars, is actually the first one chronologically? On one hand, this makes a lot of sense. This episode takes place over the planet Christophsis, which is the first one seen in the Clone Wars movie. But on the other hand, it's a very strange episode to be the first one. The villain, Admiral Trench, doesn't show up again until Season 6. The clones aren't very much of a focus, and instead we spend more time with Admiral Yularen, a character who doesn't get much screen time elsewhere on the show. And the main plot is about how Anakin and Admiral Yularen are sent on a relief mission to go past the blockade using the stealth ship. But because this is Anakin we are talking about, he instead decides to use the stealth ship to destroy the enemy general instead. The weakest element of this episode is probably the beginning, which feels a bit rushed, and like the team creating it needed an additional 1 to 2 minutes to flesh out what was actually going on. On the whole, this episode is pretty alright, I would say, but nothing special, especially by Clone Wars standards. I rate this technically first episode of Star Wars The Clone Wars, Cat and Mouse, a B.